Come in. Come in, my child.
Hello? I'm here to have my fortune sold.
Your cybersecurity fortune?
Well, no, my actual fortune.
I only do cybersecurity fortunes.
Okay, well I don't know what that is.
I know you don't know what your fortune is, that's why you're here.
I meant I don't know what a cybersecurity fortune is.
Listen, do you want it or not? There's a queue outside.
Okay.
Oh. Ah!
Oh no. Is it bad?
You work for a company, am I correct?
Yes.
And you have a laptop, correct?
Oh my, yes. Yes I do. But I'm scared now.
Susan, you should be. I can see a hooded figure using ransomware to get you to pay £50,000, which will bankrupt you, and your beloved cats will perish because you've always spoiled them by feeding them Waitrose tuna, but you'll only be able to afford the cheap stuff from Lidl, which they'll refuse to eat. That'll be £40, please. Now, obviously, that was a load of bollocks, and I don't have a clue what's going to happen to Susan, other than the fact that she's just paid 40 quid for sleepless nights thinking she's going to get done over by ransomware. But that's kind of the point. None of us ever know what's going to happen. And not knowing isn't the problem. The problem is when not knowing develops into, it'll never happen to me, or as I like to call it, naive knobhead syndrome. Because we all get it. It's the reason we laugh at people when they fall over, or why the horrific deaths on films like Final Destination make us giggle. Or why we think it's hilarious that someone can be daft enough to send their bank details to a scammer pretending to be their long-lost cousin's cat over email. We're laughing at the expense of someone else because, in our head, we can't contemplate the exact same thing happening to us. Now the problem isn't the fact that we're laughing. I laughed for an hour yesterday when my neighbour Richard slipped in banged his head on a Fiat Panda and ended up in a coma. It's that us thinking it'll never happen to me means that we don't bother doing anything to prevent it. So, here's my tips on not developing naive knobhead syndrome from a cybersecurity perspective. 1. Get a tattoo that reminds you that in 2018, approximately 1 in 3 small UK businesses suffered a cyber breach. You've got less of a chance of catching herpes in a 1960s unprotected gangbang. 2. Each time you wake up, go to the bathroom mirror and ask yourself what would happen to your business if one of your employees accidentally clicked on a phishing email. Someone got into your system, nicked all your company data, which became public knowledge. And you ended up on the front of the Daily Mail under the headline, "Stupid boss loses customer data because they're a stupid idiot." Then sprint into work and invest in employee side training. 3. Every Friday night, do some cybersecurity meditation, which is basically where you sit cross-legged, hum loudly, and think about how hard you've worked to build your business or career or whatever. Then imagine that all flushing down the drain and you being left with no money, with your evening meals consisting of you and your kids picking bits of lettuce out of discarded Taco Bell wrappers behind the local bowling alley. So, I'll leave you with a satisfying saying that my granddad told me once to stop me thinking it'll never happen to me. If you think it'll never happen to you this I must tell. You could lose everything and die of hunger behind Taco Bell. You see, no matter whether you're a startup boss, a mechanic or a banker, if you're convinced criminals won't target you, you're a stupid little